Good morning. Happy Monday morning. Well, I am really excited for this week. I have to tell you that. I'm really excited to bring to you every day this week one healthy tip every single day and a way for you to springboard off of that, to actually apply those healthy tips into your life. So my question is, did you do your homework? Did you make that decision? It's like, okay, yes, I want to be healthy once and for all, period. End of story. And if that is the answer, which I truly hope and believe that it is, then this is going to be an incredible week for you that will springboard for the rest of your life if you've really made that commitment to yourself for your health and well-being. Because it is a journey, my friends. It's not a quick fix. It is not a quick fix. And I honestly just trust and hope that after this week and the weeks following, that you're not seeking and looking for the next diet plan. You're not seeking and looking for the next program. Because here's one thing I've definitely learned when it comes to health and wellness for anybody, including myself. It does not matter. It is not the program that you have to buy into. It's you. You have to buy into you. Programs, they'll work for a little bit of time until you stop buying into yourself. Or until the excitement or the enthusiasm of the program is gone. But when you buy into you, you just buy into what's right. That's it. That's what I want to bring this week. What's right? What will stand the test of time? What will last? What has everything to do with everything else in your life? And I share that with you because each step, though it is simple, it does affect the way you do other things in your life. I'm not going to highlight all of that specifically this week, but I do want to just encourage you to understand there's always a reason for everything. There's always a reason, a purpose, and intention for everything. Because as I shared last week, if there isn't, it's honestly just a waste of time. Time is too precious. Time should be spent living life, fully living it, embracing it, going after it, enjoying it. And enjoying other people. And I know if a person has constantly got that nattering in the back of their brain that, they're thinking about all the food they eat or don't eat, or they think about how they feel, or they're thinking about, well, what's this person think about me? It's like, oh gosh, are they looking at me? It's like, can they tell I gained a few pounds? Can they tell my jeans are tight? They're constantly, it's just like we get worried about what other people think of us. Therefore, we can't even really just enjoy that moment. We can't enjoy being around other people. And that's what I truly want to end, because as you value yourself and you buy into yourself, all of that will change. Because you will understand that every single person goes through the exact same struggle as you. Struggle's real, but it doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be there. And that's what I hope to put an end to this week with those that just want to embrace that and are willing to take the steps. Even if all the steps don't make sense to you in this moment, but if you continue to walk that path and you continue to just be consistent with it, you will see it's like, oh my gosh, I get it now. But the light doesn't go on for all of us at the exact same time. I have true testimony to that, that's for sure. So anyway, the very first tip for your health and well-being this week: eat 4 to 6 times a day. 4 to 6 times. Keep it simple. 4 to 6 times. That's it. And I know for some people that might seem like it's a lot, but really you're going to eat every 2.5 to 3.5 hours. That's it. The more you fuel your body, because we have to just understand food is energy, period. It is energy. And the more energy, fuel you put into your body, the more your body is alive. The less fuel, energy you put into your body, it ain't. It's that simple. And so the more you feed it, more often, the more regular you feed it with good nutrients and with energy, the more active and vibrant of a day you're going to have, because it affects how you think, it affects how you just do things in life. It affects your energy level, how well you sleep, how well you perform, how your mental clarity. It affects so many different things in your body just by eating 4 to 6 times a day. And when you're eating 4 to 6 times a day, you don't need to have astronomical size meals. Portion control isn't out of control because you're going to eat in another 2.5 to 3.5 hours. And it's all just a mind game. It's so easy for a lot of us to think, well, I haven't eaten for, however many hours. So all of a sudden your plate is heaping versus, well, I just finished eating. No, I don't feel full, but I'm satisfied. I feel satisfied. And it's but I'm going to eat again in another 2.5 to 3.5 hours. So it's all good. And it is all good. And you go about your day. And your body begins to work more optimally because your body can digest what you just consumed. Our bodies aren't made to digest all of this food at one time. It just can't. We're making it work harder than it needs to work, both in our digestive system as well as with just everyday life. We're trying to make it work harder than it's actually designed to work, versus just small meals throughout the day. Like I said, every 2.5 to 3.5 hours a day. Just find the rhythm that works for you, but make it 4 to 6 times every day you're having something to eat. And don't, one of the things that we have actually in our store that we've got available for people is actually a daily planner to help people plan those meals and try to figure out, well, how much do I actually need to eat? What is that? And it's going to vary for every single person. But it's kind of what's too little? What's too much? Having that conversation with yourself, let your energy be that gauge. Let your energy be that gauge. If you find yourself yawning and tired, you don't have enough calories. If you find yourself slugging around the house, or it's so much work just to do anything, you don't have enough energy. Same if you feel full, if you constantly feel full or you're very gassy, you got too much food at one time. Your digestive system can't break it down. Versus the right amount of foods throughout the day, you're just going to find your rhythm, you're going to find your flow, and you're just going to keep on moving throughout the day. That's how we're designed. That's how we're meant to be living. So that's tip number 1. I look forward to sharing tip number 2 with you tomorrow.